All right, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rawchaa Qadash, and that's saying YAHAWAH, which is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahawashi is the name of His beloved Son, and Rawchaa Qadash is the name of the Holy Spirit, all in the ancient Hebrew tongue, the Rawchaa Qadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to you, Akim, out here pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their fathers' seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, we're scattered into all nations, all right? This is a car, Yasharala, coming from the branch of the Great Millstone Camp here in Los Angeles, coming with another lesson, and I'm going to entitle it, Esau has a perpetual hatred for Jacob. Okay, because I was just scrolling, through social media, and found all these clips just right there together. Okay, showing you the temperament. The Lord is stirring up this thing. Okay. Yeah, just let the video speak. I'm not gonna speak too much. Fair use, okay. I'm not getting any kind of monetary compensation for doing this video. Okay, nothing. I played this one yesterday.
Seriously, if you're not white, you're missing out, because this shit is thoroughly good. Let me be clear, by the way. I'm not saying that white people are better. I'm saying that being white is clearly better. Who could even argue? If it was an option, I would re-up every year. Oh, yeah, I'll take white again. Absolutely. Here's how great it is to be white. I could get in a time machine and go to any time, and it would be fucking awesome. That is exclusively a white privilege. Black people can't fuck with time machines. A black guy in a time machine is like, hey, anything before 1980, no thank you, I don't want to go. But I can go to any time. The year 2, I don't even know what was happening then. But I know when I get there, welcome, we have a table right here for you, sir. Any time. In the past, I don't want to go to the future and find out what happens to white people, because we're going to pay hard for this shit. You got to know that. They're going to hold us down and fuck us in the ass forever. And we totally deserve it. But for now, Seriously, if you're not white, you're missing out, because this shit is thoroughly good.
Thoroughly good. What do they do with their privilege? Okay, look at this.
You didn't know they ate Nat Turner. You didn't know they kicked the heads off of babies. You didn't know that they ate us in general. You didn't know that they used your teeth as goddamn their teeth. You didn't know that they used your skin to make leather shoes, leather in general. You didn't know that they put your hair in the furniture to stuff it. You don't know who you're messing with. You don't know who you are also in the world trying to integrate with. But it's not your fault. The information was definitely erased, policed. You weren't allowed to know it. And now you don't know. So what are you going to teach your kids? Nothing. So what are they going to do? Go into a world also not knowing even less than you. Buy these books, pass them down, so your generation, your lineage can understand and know who they're going out into the world dealing with. They were her property. The Willie Lynch letter, the Delectable Negro, and Slavery by Another Name. If y'all have any other books or anything, any other information that you would like to also add in, please comment that.
Okay. This is their heritage, their history. And this is where we are right now. Being white. But you can see she is clearly red. Redder than a mug. Look at that. Blocking. The Lord gave them a mental illness.
Ring camera, when you turned into here, they could see that I wasn't speeding.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's
And she can sit there and talk to the police about it as if she's not the one in the
I'm
wrong.
not even supposed to be driving on here, period.
Okay?
Some people are really...
They'll take her side of the story.
I see.
Wouldn't even, you know,
Okay, thank you.
start to talk about that she was in the wrong. Okay, that's enough. That's all I want to see on that. Look at this old witch. It's not 1940. And she just taking it. Okay? 3 times. 3 times. And she wiping spit off of her. That's crazy. Alright? This is Job 30. I'm going to start at 8. It say, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. Okay, that's a base woman. Okay, she get that from her father. Acting base. Spitting on people. Okay? That's assault. Okay? With a deadly weapon. No telling what's in her spit. They were viler than the earth. She is very vile. Okay? And now I am their song. Yea, I am their byword. And that lady definitely is her song right there. Okay? They abhor me. They flee far from me. And spare not to spit in my face. Okay? So, we just seen that. We just seen that happen. She spit in her face 3 times. It's not like, you know, she spit in her face and, oh, I shouldn't have did that. No, she wanted more. You know?
As stated, he was targeted, clearly targeted. That's the mother of a 14-year-old seen in this video recorded in the restroom at Verdugo Hills High School in August. Over and over, you can hear one student encourage the beating with the N-word. His mother, who did not disclose her name, claims she met with the school days later. They didn't care. They didn't do nothing for the other kids. Instead, according to her, the school offered to transfer her son to another school.
We'll get him out of
later,
here.
A second incident, also caught on video in December. Here, fists fly, and the boy is swung to the ground by his backpack. Again, lots of comments using the N-word. From a different cell phone, you can hear someone yell, he's got a knife. The attorneys claim the boy fled the school and was chased by a group in a car. One person had a butcher knife. Ultimately, there was a stabbing that led to a school shutdown. 2 students needed medical attention, and the 14-year-old was arrested. He shouldn't have been charged, but here, he's facing 245 PC charges, assault with a deadly weapon. Why is this young man facing assault with a deadly weapon charge when he merely defended himself? His other attorney suggests there's reason to accuse the school and district of ignoring the racism against the few black students at Verdugo Hills.
They get targeted repeatedly with threats, with violence, and with racial slurs. The N-word is tagged on the wall by their house. That is the epitome of racism.
Okay? So they get away with beating the guy, beating the 14-year-old. More than one of them. Beating him up, bullying him every day. And they're telling him, yo, he's getting bullied. They're not doing nothing to the bullies. So when he brings something to defend himself from the bullies and they get joked up, they're going to arrest him. Okay, it charged him for attempted murking. Okay, but no charges brought up on them for beating him half to death every damn day. Okay, but he has they have a perpetual hatred. It starts from when they born. Okay, time when they're born, man. All right, let's keep on going.
Well, white people had the most unfortunate ability to cause other people of color, to just feel really lifeless. You could not be yourself around them because they wouldn't tolerate it, for one thing. For instance, you had to always pretend that you thought they were superior. You had to always pretend that you thought they were right. And this had a real dampening effect on people of color because we knew they were not superior and we knew they weren't always right. But it was set up that way. You know, it was a fascist state. And the laws were enforced by terrorism, by beatings and lynchings and disappearances and rapes, and this had been going on for a few hundred years. So it's really remarkable that people like my parents and my grandparents were able to be people of such grace, even though sometimes they lost it and they were mean to their children or they kicked the dog. But overall, I think it's incredible that they held up as well as they did.
Okay. So you see the picture on the right. It's blurry, but this is an old famous picture. But they got Jake hanging right here. Okay, and this guy is pointing, and they all having a gathering. Okay, around the unaliving of Jake. Okay, and they took a picture of it. Okay, and they send postcards to each other celebrating it. Okay, so when it comes back to you, to you, Evil E, don't be asking the Lord to send Lazarus to do nothing, dip his finger in the water and touch your tongue to give you some type of relief. Don't ask for no mercy. Don't ask for none. Okay? Because you're going to get double. Whatever you put down, you picking up too. Okay? Believe that. This is Deuteronomy 14. I'm just going to start at 2. No, I'm going to start at 1. It says, Ye are the children of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, your power. Ye shall not cut yourselves, nor make any baldness between your eyes for the dead. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahawashi, Yahawashi, thy power. And the Lord Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, has chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? So she was saying that you have to pretend that they're superior. Yeah, pretend, because they're not. All right? They're the base men. They're the bases of men.
No, I want an answer to that, because that's your slogan, make America great again. When was America great for you?
Okay. That is, American great is our freedom.
Freedom. Your freedom? Or all of our freedom?
Everybody's freedom.
Everybody's freedom. So
yes.
When was America great for all of us?
When our forefathers,
the ones that own people?
No.
Which ones?
You have to look at the history. You got to look at the history.
I'm asking you, which for George Washington owned 300 people and went after a few of them for running away. They signed a constitution that made black people, enslaved black people, 3/5 of a human being. I don't think it was great then, if you're asking me, a black woman.
Right, but you have to understand
what
our history to get where we are today. What's happening is our media.
No, Jackie, because again, if you can't walk me through the greatness of America and how you want to restore it to a place where it was great before, your whole argument falls apart. So walk me through when America was great.
Okay, so America has been great forever. Now the problem is the people.
For who though? No, I can't wait because you need to answer the question. And again, you call up and.
Okay. When was America great for everybody? Never been great for everybody. Only great for them. Okay. So let's get into the scriptures. This is Ezekiel chapter 35. Okay. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, okay, and that's Edom, Esau, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Yahawashi, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. Okay, so the Lord is against you. Yahawashi is against you, so-called white people. Okay, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Dang, most desolate? Yes. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay? Y'all was supposed to have been let us go. Let me see it. Let me just see. So I should have did this earlier. Let me look up the word perpetual. Perpetual. Continuing or enduring forever. Everlasting. Okay? Lasting an indefinitely long time. Indefinitely. Okay? Continuing or continue without intermission or interruption. Okay? Ceaseless. Becoming almost continuously throughout the season or the year. It's not almost, it is. Okay? So, there you go. That's how their hatred is toward us. Okay? It says, Therefore, as I live, saith Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Okay? And now the table's going to turn. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passes out, and him that returneth. Okay? The Most High is going to do something devastating, man. He's going to do a work. Okay? Because they're super proud. Okay? And I will in this mount slot, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Because thou hast said, These two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi was there. Okay, the two nations is talking about the northern and southern kingdom of the nation of Israel. Okay, and that's what they have done. They backed us up into a corner. We backed up into the ghettos. Okay, we don't have our own agriculture. We don't have our own city. What is it? What's it called? Civil sovereignty. Okay. We don't have anything. We have to go to him for the want of all things. Okay. 11. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord, power Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, I will even do according to thine anger. So it's the same thing you put out, you gonna get it back in double. And according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. Against who? Against the nation of Israel. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Okay? You're gonna get judged. Okay? You could take this video down, you could do anything you want, but it's just still not gonna negate the fact that you're going to get judged. Yahawashi Shem Yahawashi is coming back here to judge you, and you see him out there. You understand what's going on. That's why you rushing. Revelation 12:12, the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Okay? So woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because this devil is coming. But more so, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is coming. Okay? It says, therefore, no, that's it. I finished that slot. Verse 12, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Okay? That's what you think. And that's what you say. And that's what you do. Okay? But the Lord is coming to revenge or avenge that pride. Okay? All that pride you got, the fact that he set you up with money, you have the gold, you got fiat currencies, you got Bitcoin, digital currency, you just set up. But the Lord did that to you to knock you down. Watch how far you fall because you're up so high. When you go up so high, the fall is great. Okay? And you're going to have a great fall. It's going to be from the highest high to the lowest low. Okay? Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Okay? So they popping the gums at the Most High, talking crap. You know? Ain't no God out there. Well, if it is a God, do this, do that. You know, we the gods. Okay? He ain't doing nothing. Okay, I'm killing his people all day, and he ain't doing nothing. Okay, I'm about to go kill some right now. Okay. It says, thus says the Lord power Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou did rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel. Because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea. Okay? The Greek way of saying it, even the Greek way of saying Mount Seir or Edom or Esau, whatever, however you want to call them, the Caucasian man, the Edomite, a white man, whatever you want to say. And they shall know that I am the Lord, Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi. This is Ezekiel 25. I'm going to start at 12. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, because that Edom, okay, there that name go again, hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, okay, Judah being the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom, and you could be Judah himself, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, okay, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword, okay, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi power. Okay? Y'all gonna know. It's gonna be work put in, like y'all put in work. All right? You gonna know. And here's the judgment. Obadiah, I'm gonna start at 1. The vision of Obadiah. Because this devil has to go down, man. He has to go, because now we're starting to feel the crunch of this devil's devilment. It's starting to show. Okay, it is evident everybody's getting tired. Okay, people complaining, right? Things are getting worse and worse. Okay, why the hell are we eating food that's not food? What the hell is that? Serving us damn Play-Doh. Okay, some concoction, something that they created in a lab. And it looked like food, but it's not food. Injecting the meats. Okay? Poison in the air. You can't even breathe. Poison in the water. Okay? Poison in the airwaves. What you hear on the radio. What you see on TV. It's just all poison, just blatantly just pushed out there. And if you disagree with it, then you're the problem. You're the problem. And we're going to get rid of you. We're going to get rid of the problem. But you're the problem, really. And Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is coming to do what? To get rid of the problem. Okay? The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, concerning Edom. The phone had to chime on that one. Okay? We have heard a rumor from the Lord, Yahawah, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. So the Lord is going to call all the heathen nations together to get on board to hit that button. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Okay, you can see the people, the other nations despising this place already, but they all going to get in on it. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Okay, whose habitation is high. that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Okay, you the base man. You dwell in the clefts of the rock. Okay, you got your high habitations out there, all these skyscrapers. You know, nobody want to be up way up there. Why? That's crazy. It says, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou set thou, well, it's about to say, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If these, okay, see, the Lord gonna bring you down. When you set your nest among the stars out there, okay, that's when you start coming down, because the prophets are out on the street, okay, building a case against you, okay, and after just like your courtroom, like you take Jake to court, okay, you take him to court. Give him a public defender, okay, who don't care about him, and then Jake gets railroaded into prison, and the judgment comes, and he gets taken to prison, or he gets put to death. Okay, the same thing is happening right now. That's what the Lord is going to do. You're on trial right now. This is part of what do they call it? The testimony. This is part of the exhibits. Okay? Those things I played, those were exhibits. Okay? This is going out. This word does not go out void. Okay? It's accomplishing what the Most High wanted to do. Okay? He wants it out there. He said prophesy to the wind. Okay, the wind here, okay, but the Lord wants it published. You're going to hear it, okay? So the Lord is going to come back and take this devil down in a bad way. Like I say, he's going to go from being at the very top to being at the very bottom. Okay? In a desolate state. Desolate means like you got nothing. Like nothing? Nothing but the clothes you got on. That's it. Or whatever skin you got on. Okay. It says, if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough? Okay, Esau is going to try to take everything. If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some leave some grapes? Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting tongue twisted. It says, how art the things of Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought up? Okay, we're gonna all the things you got hidden across the earth. Okay, all the gold. We coming to get that. Okay, all the goodly things you stole from the nation of Israel, we're gonna go and get those things back. Okay. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. See, all the men, all these nations that you're confederate with, you're in good with, they gonna bring you to the border. Okay. The men that were at peace with thee, have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Everyone you was in cahoots with is gonna come against you. This is the power of YAHAWASHI, Yahawashi, okay? You think you got some allies. You don't have any allies. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, and you're going to fall right there, right into his hands. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Okay? So you're not gonna find a way out. Okay? You're not gonna figure this one out. Okay, like you figured out, how to do certain things to make GMOs and all those things, to do your whatever it is that you do devilment in. You figured it out. But you're not gonna have no one to figure this out. All right? All your wise men gonna be done. No more understanding. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. That's what's gonna happen to this proud dude. This proud, he's so proud, but that's his fate. Okay? Everyone. It didn't say everyone but the king, or everyone but the little, It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Okay? Because you did some deadly work on us. And in that day, it says, in that day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. Yeah, you was just like you do now. Okay? Just like all of them think they can, when they see us, they can just jump into authority mode and ask us questions and demand things from us and, call the police and all that madness. That's how they would do it. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. You shouldn't have did that. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Okay? Talking shit. Them goddamn gonna walk, yeah, we gonna get them and this, that, Just there having their little family meetings, talking about us. It says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. So the Lord has record of all of this. This is all on record, what you did. But the Lord is telling you, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. Because the hammer's going to come down. You think you can rain down fire. Watch the fire that the Most High rain down. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, is near upon all the heathen. Yeah, all you nations gonna get it. All of you, because you all had a part in our demise. Okay, and continue to have it. Okay, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. So remember all the bad things you've done to us, and get ready for it to boomerang. Okay, thy reward shall return. That's boomerang right there, upon thine own head. Oh, yep. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Okay? That cup that y'all served to us, that we're still under, okay? This digital slavery you has us under, this economic slavery, things be out on the social media, and I just heard this. They said, how it go? I'm just gonna say chattel slavery is when you have to feed, clothe, and house the slave. Okay? But economic slavery is that they have to feed and clothe and house themselves. Okay? Because that's all we're doing. We're just feeding, clothing, and housing ourselves, and feeding ourselves. Yeah, feeding, clothing, and housing. To do what? To go to try to make some money, to do the same thing over and over and over again. Okay? And making them money. Having to buy a car with a high interest rate. Okay? Having to pay a high mortgage or a high rent. Okay? And they give you just enough to be able to make it to work. And that's it. You miss 2 paychecks, you're done. It's over. You got to look for another way. Okay? 14. Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crosswalk, or the crossway, to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldst thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. That's going to be a sight. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So all you nations' possessions, we got that. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, okay, and devour them. Kindle is associated with fire. Let's look up kindle right quick. Real quick. Kindle. Kindle. To start a fire. Cause a flame, blaze, etc. To begin to burn. To set the fire or ignite, fuel, or any combustible matter. Okay? That's basically it. I gotta get no more of that. It says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, has spoken it. Y'all days, you talking about dead man walking, that's y'all. Okay? Your time is almost up. So I'm going to end it right there, okay? But this is what's going to happen, man. This is so close. All right? Our Lord coming back and taking down this devil, man. In a spectacular way. All right? Isaiah 55:11, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Okay? And those weren't my words. Those were Yahweh Shem Yahawashi's words. All right? So it's time to wake up and repent. The end is definitely near. Circling the drain, we're down near. Okay? The tub is starting to look more empty. Okay? Time of Jacob's troubles. Time like no other. All right? The time like no other. And there's been some terrible times in this earth, you know. So, this right here is going to say who you are, who you for. You ain't going to be able to be lukewarm in this. It's either you're going to have it or you're not going to have it. Okay? And if you get it, Revelation 14, start at 9 and 10, read that. This right here, WW3, already in effect, but it's going to turn to this. The war that ends all wars, Armageddon, the war of Armageddon. Okay? Prophesied to come. All right? So I'm going to end it right there, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, Akim, out here pushing this word. We have to speak the kingdom of heaven into existence on a daily. So we're almost out of this piece. All right. Look for salvation. All right. Put on as the elect. So Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. Until the next time, I want to say, Shalom.